Thank you so much for creating this time to come here today. To me, this is very, very important. The issue we are tackling here is very important, and it can land on anybody's door at any time. We are creating the awareness of anti-knife crime. It's something that we need all to come together and fight it. We are losing our young ones because of knife crime. We are losing our best friends, our fathers. It's not only the young people. There's some adults who also are victims of this.
Age, orientation, ethnicity, faith, or race. The violence, the harm, the deaths as a result of knife crime is not discriminatory. Anyone can be a victim, and one victim is one too many. We, all of us, have a responsibility to help others to reflect upon the seriousness of knife crime and why carrying a knife or any other weapon, for whatever reason that might be, should never be tolerated by any member of our society.
So if anything has to come out of this event today, it's that we all go away making a pledge that we will empower one young person to feel relevant in their space, to make a contribution, to feel known, to feel validated, and we all have that responsibility towards our young people today. So I hope you can join me in making that promise. I haven't got any written speeches. This is all on the basis of experience. So please, all of us, let's come together and make sure that our young people, the future of this city, will feel validated.
So to return to the original question, what more can be done about knife crime? I say that youth clubs will stop knife crime. After-school clubs will stop knife crime. Teachers, social workers, supported, empowered parents will stop knife crime. Positive role models and celebrating the achievements of our young people will stop knife crime. Imams, priests, pastors will stop knife crime. And for the very small number of cynical criminals who are only driven by greed, who these people will never reach, good community policing will stop knife crime.
As a large organisation, we take many steps to help reduce knife crime. We aim to give our young people the knowledge and tools to make informed positive choices. So like the police said just prior to me being on, it is about educating them and letting them know that the choices they have. To do that, we also need to make sure that we know the risks to our young people, and we do this in a number of ways.
The fact is, we're gathered here today, and it's not a nice feeling because we're talking about knife crime, the early losses of our children. Our future cannot be at stake because of criminals. Our young people need to know that there are people they can go to. The police have been up. We don't need to hear it after this incident. We need the information to be available for our young people. We need young people to feel safe. We need them to feel that they have a voice that they can use.
When you take a life, it's much more than that. It's the plans, the dreams, and the things we cannot compact. The past that means so much, and the future yet attained. The folks left behind to grieve, and the many words unsaid. The child left behind, and the gaps to fill by friends. A life is not in silo. It's a mass of web of cells. So pause and think and breathe and ask before you ate. What if it was me on the other side of the knife?
Knife crime is not just associated with youngsters that are walking around on the street carrying knives, but also the person sitting in the kitchen who decided to pick up a knife to sort out an altercation. It can happen at any time. And this awareness that everybody's putting on right now is exactly what we need. We need the community together. We need everybody to listen to what is going on in the society. And more than anything, we need to be real with each other. You know, this is something that's happening on a daily basis, and it's heartbreaking.
It is the hope, as our police colleague said, that no young person goes out on the street feeling unsafe. It is the hope that no mother stays late at home, awake at night, worrying about whether her child will come home safely. It is the hope that every police officer, every nurse, every doctor that turns up for their shift looking after our community will not have to face the horror of the call that says another victim is being brought into their community or their space to be looked after. It is the hope that even when money is tight, we can as a community come together and say, we need youth workers, we need youth clubs, and we need to invest in young people and what's happening. And it is the hope that together, us as a community can rise up and make our voices heard in this important, incredible debate that we're having today.
You know, if anyone out there is thinking about this or does carry a knife, please just leave it at home, put it away, don't even contemplate it. And for a parent, any parent out there that thinks that their child may well actually be into that culture where they think being the big man means carrying a knife, have a word with that stupid kid, because kids are stupid. We all are. I was a stupid kid. I'm now a stupid adult. But guess what? You know, have a word. Think about the consequences, because those consequences are dire and they change and wreck lives. They destroy lives. Think of the positives you can achieve by actually just leaving that home and having a good night out, and sometimes backing down. Yeah, there's no shame sometimes in just walking away.
Never in a million years would I have thought that 10 days after Alfred's birthday, I would be picking up caskets and burial spots. I was a mother of 3 children on the 15th of April 2023. Then within 10 days, I became a mother of 2. I was supposed to picking out Alfred's graduation suite. Never would I ever imagine burying my son. My son was supposed to bury me and his dad. We all know that Alfred, my son, did not deserve this unnatural death. In fact, no one does.